Hello my friends and welcome to today's video. I'm Jeanette with Vivo Vintage Designs. So I was on my way to the dollar store and I thought to myself, let me stop at Five Below and see what they have. Well, I was pleasantly surprised. I purchased a compass, 24 alcohol ink markers. These are color, these are neutral. I bought two calligraphy pens, 12 5-point watercolor pens, and this was the best, 60 gel pens. I also purchased this watercolor pad, and it's 300 GSM, 40 sheets, 9 by 12, and the sheets feel pretty thick, but I'm sure it's not quality paper, but this would be great to make cards with. So I thought that was a good find, and I bought a box of Reese's Pieces. So all of that came to $31.75. So let's give this stuff a try and see how well it works. So the first thing we'll do is, because I'm really curious, let me move this stuff out of the way. I'm very curious about these alcohol ink markers. So I have a piece of tile here. That's just residue from a Posca pen. I removed the flower. And then I have a small piece of photo paper. So let's open up these markers and see how they work. I have some alcohol here and I have my Ranger hand blower. And we're going to give these a try. So, you know, these are, it's a dual tip. So it's got a nice fine tip on one side, and look at the size of that. That's a really nice broad tip. So let's put some color down. We'll use a couple of colors to see what we can come up with here. And these were each $5. So 12 markers for $5 I think is a really good price. Let's add some pink. And we'll drop some alcohol on here. And let's blow it out, see if it moves nicely on the tile. Well, it does. I may have used too much alcohol, but it does move on the tile, which is nice. Let's try that again. We'll do a multicolored petal. I'm curious to see how it moves on the photo paper, because the markers that I have don't move well on the photo paper, only on tile. They were inexpensive, so I didn't expect much, but okay, so they move nicely on the tile. That's good. Let's try the photo paper. Let's draw a couple of circles here. And then we'll just drop some alcohol and see how it moves. Or rather, even if it does move. Okay, the blue stains, the blue and the purple stained. But I have to say that these actually move better on the photo paper than the ones that I have. They're not very pigmented. They're not as heavily pigmented as the ones that I have. But listen, for $5, 12 markers for $5, I think that's pretty good. So I think that this was a win. These markers are pretty neat, and you can also use them to draw or to color in. If you do like a line and wash with the micron pens, you can use the markers to fill in. So there's a lot I can do with these. This I think was a good find. I would recommend these, especially for the price. So I've got 24 markers for $10. That's really good. Okay, let's move on to, these are fine point watercolor pens. So that means that these are water soluble. And it has a nice range of colors. And each one says something cute, or the name of it is violets or blue, roses or red, tickle pink, be bright, hello sunshine. And let's use a piece of this paper. So these would be nice for when you're painting with the watercolor. If you want to define your lines or add a little bit of detail, you can use these pens to do that. And the colors appear very nice and bright. And I'm curious to see if they can be activated with some water. So I'm going to take a brush. I'm going to wet it a little bit and see if I can activate these colors, these markers, with water. You can't, so that's actually a good thing. Well, a little bit. But I wouldn't use them for that. I would use them for adding detail to a watercolor painting. I wouldn't use them to blend out like that. So these are really nice. You can even use these for cards or other things. They also had watercolor paints, but even at the price, I'm sure they're not great quality paints. But I have so many watercolor palettes that I don't dare buy another one. And then these 60 gel pens, which I thought was fantastic. I use so many gel pens, and having all these colors will be great for my centers. So there's a white one, and let's try on this black paper, see. Okay, so it's a nice thin line, not too heavy. Now there's some sparkly ones in here. There's silver, there's so many different ones in here. Some look like they may be transparent, or no, that's sparkly. And some look like they're opaque. So let's try out a few. So I have 3 sparkly ones here, an orange, a silver, and a green. That's pretty. I'm sure you can't see it. I'll try and bring you in a little bit closer. But there's a little glitter in it. All right, I think that's enough of the sparkly ones. This is just a silver without the sparkle. Takes a moment to get it flowing. But that's fantastic. I think this was a really good find. There's a nice black one in here too, which I use often. But these are great for adding details to the centers of your alcohol ink flowers. So again, 60 gel pens. There's 15 classic, 15 metallic, 15 pastel, and 15 glitter. So that would really make some beautiful centers for your flowers, adding the detail with the gel pen. So I think this was excellent. 60 markers for $5. You can't beat that. And then I did buy a compass simply because I don't have one. And this is nice because it has a compass and protractor set. So this will be really nice to, I needed one of these, but the compass is what I really wanted. And it's plastic, it's not expensive, but if you're trying to draw circles, this will be really, really helpful. And you can draw circles in any size, so I needed this. And then I bought these fountain pens. These are calligraphy fountain pens. These were $4.25. Let's open these up. I'm actually going to read the instructions this time. You know, I never do. Oops. All right, so unscrew and separate the barrel. These, again, are plastic, not the best of quality, but to play around with. And it comes with 4 of these cartridges. So let's take one of them. Now insert the cartridge in the neck firmly as per directions given in figure 2. So that goes here. I'm afraid to push down. It says put it in firmly. I don't know. I'm afraid to push. After you hear a click, the ink cartridge is punctured. I don't hear a click. Yeah, I don't hear a click. And I'm afraid to push. Oh, there it goes. All right. So there's 2 different tips here. One is finer than the other, it appears. I've never used these, so I have no idea how they work. How long it takes for the ink to go down. Yeah, don't know. I guess we'll have to tighten the cartridge into the neck. Keep pen in vertical position, tip down, as shown for 60 seconds after tightening the cartridge. Please note the ink cartridge's bore diameter is 2.6. Okay. And they come with caps. Well, at some point this will begin to write. In the meantime, I'm just going to keep it like that. So I thought that these were some great finds. If you're looking for some inexpensive art supplies for your collection, even stuff you don't need, because I didn't need any of this except for the gel pens, and the alcohol ink markers are always good to have. I thought it was a great find, so go check out your Dollar Tree. Now, just to go over the prices, the large watercolor pad was $5. The 60 gel pens were $5. 12 count 5-point watercolor markers were $5. 12 pack alcohol ink markers, $5. 2 count calligraphy pens, they were $4.25. The other alcohol ink markers were $5. The Reese's Pieces were $1.50, and the compass was $1. So I thought that that was a great find. Go check out Five Below for some inexpensive art supplies. They had a lot of other stuff that I did not need and I could not justify buying, but it was hard. It was hard to contain myself because I wanted to buy one of everything. It's changed so much from when they first opened up in my neighborhood. My kids used to love to go there, but to me it was all junk. And now, after going there today, I was pleasantly surprised to see what they had. So go check out your local Five Below and see what they have. All right, everyone, I hope you enjoyed this video. Oh, let's try and see if this pen is working. It's been... Nope. All right, so skip these pens because, yeah, doesn't seem to be working. I don't know if I'm doing something wrong, but we'll leave it there. I'll come back to it later. So go check out your Five Below and see what they have, what you can use. And thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next video. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Bye.